Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Our group was tasked with informing how the CIC CIOs can leverage their investment in ITLP in order to help improve processes at their universities. We decided to do our pitch in the mode of the show Shark Tank. For those unfamiliar with the program, budding entrepreneurs get up in front of a group of investors and pitch their ideas, while those investors, or sharks, ask them probing questions and tear those ideas apart. So without further ado, let us enter the Shark Tank.
Who are the sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds has launched over 300 products, grossing over $500 million in retail sales. Damon John is a fashion mogul and the globally recognized fashion brand Fubu. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. Billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks.
Those last presenters are dead to me. Who turns down an offer with me? I'm Mr. Wonderful. I'm awesome.
Kevin, that idea was terrible. That deal was terrible. You know, the University of Minnesota is going to upgrade their ERP again before she would have made a single dime from your deal.
Yeah, if you would have squeezed them for every last cent, it would have been worse than the Wisconsin legislators doing to their central IT organization.
Kevin, that deal's shadier than the emission scandal here in Illinois.
I'm here to make money, just like all those IU folks who fled over to Coalico. Looks like CIC ITLP.
Good afternoon, Sharks. I'm Mary from the University of Illinois.
And I'm Mike from the University of Minnesota.
Have you ever wondered why universities have so much redundancy in IT? Why they often fail to realize economies of scale across their divisions or even collaborate effectively amongst institutions?
The issue is silos. We have central IT, we have distributed IT, we have IT inside of IT. All of these individual groups are really not talking to each other in any way, and it's causing staff having to reinvent the wheel over and over and over again.
Sharks, we're sure you understand the value of collaboration. In fact, the CIC CIOs understand the value of collaboration. They regularly meet at CIC CIO meetings. What we want to do is take your human network to the next level.
May we present Working Sideways. I didn't fall over that time. Our CIC ITLP's proposal for our CIOs to better leverage our education investment.
We have three main points that we would like the Sharks to focus on today on our presentation. The first one is that we would like the CIOs to leverage the ITLP alums to mentor junior staff in other divisions. Next, we'd like them to use the ITLP alums to facilitate IT meetings. And the third one would be to instantiate more collaboration groups for staff at all levels between institutions.
Sorry, forgot my line. That's embarrassing. Guys, questions? Oh, yes. So, Sharks, are you interested in working sideways, or perhaps in your case, swimming sideways?
Hey, nice pitch, guys. You know, I may use this with the Mavericks. But here's the thing. I'm a billionaire, so money doesn't matter. Tell me how it's going to work in a university that's strapped with budget cuts.
It shouldn't be an issue for universities, since there is actually no cost to actually introduce this. You're using your existing staff who are leveraging the training you have already invested in. So we can have these staff, facilitate in other meetings, act as mentors, and organize collaboration groups. And the real cost, if you want to have any, would be if you want to have maybe an annual meeting to build kind of an idea of community. But that's not necessarily something you have to do. If you want to try to put like a time is money thing on it, we think maybe 1 FTE across all of your ITLP investment for the whole year.
Okay, so this makes sense to me, but tell me more about the mentoring part. Wouldn't it make more sense to mentor within your silos? You'd better understand the challenges, you'd know the people. Why do you have to mentor outside of your silo?
It's better to mentor outside of the silo because you want the mentees to feel like they can really open up and say what is challenging them, or ask questions that may not be politically popular in their own area, where a mentor who's close to that issue may have a problem. Also, if that mentor happens to be a friend of someone that they're having to struggle with, there's possible dynamics between them that would be of issue.
So let me get this straight. What you're telling me is I can get someone to work with Kevin here and maybe get some college days or take him to a dry cleaner and be a mentor. I don't know if I'm sold on that. How is there a way to measure this performance? I don't think I'm in quite yet.
Now, Damon, there are ways to put metrics on this program. In the first place, you could track your mentees across time. You could see, are they staying with the institution and moving up? Are they taking positions in other divisions? Are they even more satisfied with their job because they have that mentor relationship? You could look at groups that are using facilitators for their meetings. Are their meetings more effective? Are they having fewer of them? Are their calendars freer?
Or we could just look at Kevin's dry cleaning over time. But seriously, why just restrict this to the IT organization? Why not open it up to everyone at the university?
Since this is a new idea, we want to start this as a proof of concept. Since we've already put the investment into the IT organization, we want to try to build it within the IT organization and get it to be successfully working before we try to roll it out to the other areas of the university.
Proof of concept, that sounds an awful lot like you don't have money and don't really know what you're going to exactly be implementing. I'm certainly not sold on this yet.
Well, you're not necessarily going to make money on this, but the idea is that you're going to help develop your staff so that they feel more capable, they're going to stay longer, and there's a huge cost to bringing on new employees.
Okay, so I can relate to this because real estate is a siloed business, and a lot of times realtors don't collaborate, and so they end up crowding themselves and their clients out of the market. I may implement it. And so for that reason, I'll back you, but it's going to be one of time, an offer of time and leeway. I'll give you 6 months to show provable results. Otherwise, I want you back at your day jobs.
Barbara, we think that's a really generous offer.
Wait a minute. I said from the beginning I was in, so don't you want to hear my offer?
Of course we do.
Okay. I'll match her offer, but I'll give you up to a year to prove your concept. And since I'm an IU alum, I'll make sure they're on the board.
Thank you, Mr. Cuban. We think that's an even more generous offer. Sharks, does anyone else want to go in with Mark?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. And as a University of Toronto alum, I'll help take this international. And with IU and Toronto, we've got 2 Koali schools. We could then, between what happened with the change to Koaliko and fill that void with additional collaboration, we got something going on here.
I don't know what these two are talking about, but if you can help me with this hot mess, it needs some measurable results, but I think I'm in.
Thank you, Sharks. We look forward to working with you in the next couple months.
So we've got 4 of the Sharks. Kevin, would you like to make it all 5?
So it comes down to me. Well, I hate to put a sad end to this, but I'm not sold on this. I just don't see the money, so this is dead to me. I'm out.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sharks.
Remaining 4 of us, I think we've got a deal.
I think so.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excited working with you.
So we'd like to thank all of you for listening to us do our little pitch in the Shark Tank version of it. We would like to challenge all of us here who have gone through the program to continue to maintain the networks, take down the silos, and continue to collaborate with each other and build new ideas. Also to the CIOs or sponsors that we have here, we'd like to challenge you to actually talk with the people you have sent here to talk about how we could implement this idea going forward. And with that, we'd like to thank you for your time and any comments you have.